Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, want to start off the video by saying thank you to all the subscribers, all the viewers out there showing so much support on the channel. Immensely appreciate it. If you guys do like the content, if you guys do like the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell button to get alerts and updates on all new content posted on the channel. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin mining once again with the S9 Antminer. A lot of you guys in the comment threads were inquiring about this particular piece of equipment. I've been doing a video series following along the payback period with the S9 Antminer. Also been doing some other videos talking about Bitcoin mining. And a lot of you guys wanted to know what are some of the different variables that go into the profitability behind this machine. Most notably, if the price of Bitcoin were to go up or were to come back quite a bit, how much would that affect the profitability? So I thought I'd just kind of go through, do a calculation of the current Bitcoin price, and then do a few of speculation. If it goes up, what kind of return could you expect? How profitable would the machine be? And then if the price of Bitcoin pulled back quite considerably, how profitable would the machine be? Because again, the upfront costs on these are very, very high. And if you're putting down thousands of dollars, you want to be quite sure that you're going to make your money back and it's not going to be a lost endeavor. So in that kind of analysis, let's kind of go through and configure some of the numbers. Again, buying the equipment is very, very pricey right now. The S9 Antminer on eBay, as you can see here, $5,550. That's quite a bit more than the list price, around $1,600 to $1,700. If you throw in a power supply as well, around $1,800, everything totaled up. But you can see right now, because the demand is so high, these pieces of equipment are going for a lot more than they were first offered originally from the manufacturer. Again, $5,500. There's prices really all over the place if you take a look on eBay. Again, I would warn you, as I did in the prior video, that buying anything on pre-order is a very, very risky endeavor. You may never get the piece of machinery, or they'll send it out after the next updated piece of machinery is coming out. And as you guys know from my prior videos, mining cryptocurrency is all about what your calculations are compared to the overall calculation. So if the hash rate on your machine stays stable, but the overall hash rate is going up, you're going to be able to not make as many coins per interval, whether that's per day, per week, per month, whatever it may be. And also new updated machinery comes out that makes your machinery essentially obsolete and not profitable. So if you buy on pre-order, you have to be very, very sure you're going to not only get the equipment, but get it in a timely fashion before it becomes outdated. Because if you have a machine that's even produced a year ago, it's going to be outdated and the profitability is going to drop dramatically, just because every machinery has a set gigahash or mega hash for Litecoin mining. But the overall total hash rate is going up, which affects the difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the less you'll make with any given unit of mining, whether that's a gigahash for Bitcoin or mega hash for Litecoin mining. And we'll kind of talk about that when we go through the numbers as well. So eBay, good site to buy these miners, but again, because the demand's so high, they are definitely way, way more pricey than they were when they first were offered to the public originally from the manufacturer. Avoid pre-orders if you can. Try to get those with power supplies already in them. You can save a few dollars doing that as well. And then again, electricity costs are really the main costs that are associated outside of the upfront hardware costs. These take a lot of electricity to mine. Essentially a CPU under full load 24 hours a day. Also cooling can be a factor as well. So you have to figure that into the cooling costs, the power costs to run the pieces of machinery. So having said all of that, let's kind of jump into the numbers here. Again, the price of Bitcoin has skyrocketed over the last few months here. Especially over the past 1 or 2 weeks, breaking $17,000, $18,000, I think, at one point. Kind of incredible if you think about rate of return on an investment. And again, depending on where you live, electricity costs will definitely be different. Northeast, California, parts of Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, very high electricity rates. So you got to take that in consideration as well with regards to mining, as well as the ambient environment. If you live somewhere that's rather hot like Arizona, you're going to have a lot more cooling costs associated with mining as well. So let's kind of jump into the numbers. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is around $17,000 or so. Again, a quite dramatic increase over just the past few weeks, and especially over the past few months. The hash rate there Again, that is how fast the machine can produce the calculations to essentially generate the coin, Bitcoin in this case, 14,000 gigahash, which is 14 terahash. On my prior video, I said that incorrectly. The power in watts there, 1350. Bitcoin price, again, goes into calculating how profitable the machinery will be. And that's really the key driver, because electricity costs are about the same. Hardware costs are more or less the same. Again, a lot higher now because of the profitability and the popularity of mining, but it's relatively fixed. The price can go way up or down with regards to Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all of the different cryptocurrencies that you can mine. That's really going to be the key factor, whether it's profitable or not. Hardware costs, I plugged in 5,550 from that eBay ad. Power cost, tried to do a little bit of an average. My prior calculation is a little bit lower, so I thought I'd go up here. This is actually 0.125 here. It shows 0.13, but the calculation is 0.125. The Bitcoin difficulty, again, this is a manifestation of how many people are mining. The more people that are mining, the higher that Bitcoin difficulty goes, and the higher that difficulty goes, the less you're going to make for every gigahash of mining. So as the total mining power goes up, your mining power goes down relatively, and you are able to essentially mine less coins per interval. Return per day there, as you can see, $38.34 cost per day. Simply taking the power in watts times electricity costs and a little bit extra for cooling, $4.05. And the block reward, as we get nearer to the number of Bitcoins that are produced, some people don't realize that there's only going to be about 21 million Bitcoins produced. And as you get closer to that number, the block reward goes down. Not a big deal for most miners who are part of pools, because you essentially combine your calculating power into a pool, and then the pool gives you part of that block reward. It's kind of a random thing. Again, don't want to go into too much behind the cryptography technology, but that essentially also is determining how many Bitcoin you can make per interval with your machine. So you can see here, $38.34. If we increase the price of Bitcoin to $25,000, again, most of the other variables are the same. Hash rate is the same. Power is the same. Electricity cost is the same. Hardware cost. The Bitcoin price, $25,000. A little bit different. The Bitcoin difficulty probably would go up quite a bit because more people would start employing miners with the price of Bitcoin going up as well. But you can see the return per day, $55.32. Costs are about the same because it's the same power, same machinery, same cooling costs. And the block reward, again, is not really a big factor here. On the other side of things, if the price of Bitcoin comes back quite considerably, you can see you're only going to make $11.06 per day. So if we take a look at the payback period, essentially taking the hardware cost, again, there's probably going to be some other costs involved as well, wiring and other things, a CPU, a computer to run the machine and monitor the machine. But just taking the hardware costs alone, if we take a look at how many days it would take to pay that back, for the $17,000 here, you can see it would take 145 days to pay back the piece of machinery. If the price were to go up to $25,000, you can see it drops dramatically there, only 100 days. And again, you can see kind of the return per week, per month, per year, to give you kind of, guys, an idea of what you can expect to earn over those particular intervals. But this is basically calculated cost per day divided by the hardware cost there. So $17,000, 145 days, $25,000, 100 days. If it pulls back to $5,000, you can see the number of payback period days rises dramatically there, 502 days. So you can see if the price pulls back, you have to mine these machines for considerably longer, not even double. You're looking at 100 days to 502 days, going from $25,000 to $5,000. So you're looking at almost 2 years there. And if you go to $17,000, you're adding another 45 days, another month and a half or so, which is not a big deal. So if the price of Bitcoin stays relatively stable, 10,000, 12,000, 13,000 plus, you can definitely make your money back in a very short amount of time, and then anything after that is going to be profit. So I hope this is an informative video, kind of showing you guys what the price of Bitcoin does to the profitability of these machines. So unless the price of Bitcoin comes back considerably, these are extremely profitable machines right now. 100 days to pay back an investment, that's pretty much unheard of. A small business, even if you are into stock market investing like I am, that will not rival any investment on the stock market. That definitely blows anything away that you could do. Simply making all of your money back within a few months period, and then everything beyond that is essentially free money. Again, save the cost of mining with electricity. So really, really cool. These machinery items here, unfortunately right now, because the demand is so high, they're very pricey and they're very hard to get a hold of. Again, be wary of anything that is advertised as a pre-order. A lot of scams going around with pre-orders, as well as you won't get the piece of equipment for months, and by the time you get it, the difficulty goes up so high that you're never able to make your money back on these machines, because every day really counts for these machines. Once they're produced, once they're on the market, there's a very limited time span in which they are profitable, because the difficulty goes up so quickly. If you take a look at the chart for difficulty, I wish I would have put one of these on the video here, but you can see here that number is crazy. I can't even name the number here. It is so large. But just a few years ago, this was in literally the hundreds of thousands. And you can see here, it's in the gazillions here. This is really, really high, and it's risen really quickly because the more people who come online mining, that skyrockets the difficulty, and the amount of coins you can make per calculating power per gigahash goes down quite dramatically. So again, you have to take that into consideration. Once you get this machine, you have to set it up very quickly and start mining with it immediately. If you wait, it becomes less profitable every day, and that's just how the cryptography, the cryptocurrency mining works. Every day that you waste not mining, you lose quite a bit of money. So yeah, I hope this is an informative video. Don't want to go too much into exactly how the cryptocurrency works with regards to mining. Just kind of wanted to do a video here showing you guys that the price of Bitcoin really dictates how profitable these machines are. And depending on what the price is, you can essentially make your money back very quickly, or maybe never make your money back if the price of Bitcoin pulls back considerably, kind of in a bubble situation. So unless there's a bubble, you are going to basically make your money back mining Bitcoin, and you'll make quite a bit of money right now. Again, very hard to get your hands on these pieces of machinery. You have to pay a premium, but if you can start mining with these, you'll make quite a bit of money. So yeah, just wanted to respond to a few viewers who had questions about that. I hope this was, again, was informative for you guys. If you guys have any other videos you want that are not on the channel yet, please let me know. Really getting into cryptocurrency, taking a look at a number of other coins. I actually just looked at my Red Coin wallet. So I had at one point about 10 million Red coins, and again, these coins were fractions of a penny when I bought them. I currently have about 2 million Red coins that I think were like $20 or $30 a few years ago. I just took a look online, and those coins are now worth a little over $3,400, which is quite incredible. They've essentially been sitting in my computer for, I can't tell you how many months. Haven't looked at the wallet. Actually, when I opened the wallet, it had something like 84 months, or 84 weeks that it had to update. It was 84 weeks behind. So quite dramatic. All of the cryptocurrencies, not only Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, but also Redcoin, Dogecoin. Those are the other two cryptocurrencies I have. But all of the other cryptocurrencies are up quite a bit as well. Quite dramatic increases as well. You know, going from $20 to $30 to over $3,400 for an investment I made quite a bit of time ago and didn't even really take a look at it. So very, very interesting. If you guys have any other kind of unique cryptocurrency coins, let me know as well. Not a lot of people I know have Redcoin. Quite a few have Dogecoin and Litecoin, but Redcoin is definitely one of the coins not a lot of folks have, and there's a whole host of other coins out there. So if you guys have had any success trading the other coins, let me know as well. Always interested to hear things like that. And again, not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it here. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, we'll see you then.